Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from Christine, and this is from the Liar Mom videos. Hi, Ollie. It's Christine, the overweight, arthritic, dog-hearting, demon-possessed, drug addict, middle-aged, highly sensitive, overly emotional, middle-aged, you said middle-aged twice, low-functioning, black sheep of the succubus liar about to be taken to court to fight my mommy for visitation rights to my sons. Sometimes humor can help with this bag of shit I'm dealing with. I feel totally horrible, but I am really starting to accept all of this reality and learning how to live with it. So I guess I'm progressing. I'm now 116 days of no contact with my mother. Here is my question. I have blocked all forms of communication with her and have only spoken with 3 people regarding why I'm not speaking to my mom. They are my husband, college best friend, and neighbor best friend, daughter of an alcoholic. They listen, they feel sorry for me. They don't get how no contact helps, but whatever. My cousin, who doesn't know about the situation, sent me some of the stuff my mother has been posting on Facebook for the past 2 weeks and asked me what the heck is going on. Don't believe her. Don't believe that. Don't believe she doesn't know what's going on. They always feign ignorance. Enablers always feign ignorance. That's why I tell you. This is why I tell you. That's why I tell everybody. When you go no contact, you got to go no contact with everybody. Everybody who has any contact with the narcissist, because they come in feigning ignorance, feigning concern, and it's all a hoover. It's all to suck you back in. And by the time you realize that they have been working with your mother, the entire time, it is too late. If you got these people on your social media, if you got these people, you gotta cut them all out. No contact means no contact with all of them. Don't you believe for a second your cousin doesn't know about the situation. Bullshit. How could she not, being who your mother is and how your mother acts? Come on. So all she's trying to do is get your guard down, get you to talk, and go back to your mother so she could twist whatever you tell her against you. And it serves 2 purposes. Not only does it let her twist everything and gaslight you and gaslight against you, but it also puts into your head, okay, that your cousin has been working against you the entire time. It totally demoralizes you. By the time you realize it, you're completely demoralized. This is why you got to cut these people off on all levels. There are no bridges back to the narcissist. There can't be. Basically, mom is reposting all sorts of memes about how moms are the epitome of unconditional love, and there is no greater hurt than a child who's gone astray and broken their hearts, blah, blah, blah. She sent me like 15 of these posts. Relentless. It's a setup. She's setting you up for you to say something nasty that your mother will try to turn around and use against you. Don't respond to it. Don't respond to it. Know how you respond to your cousin? Are you really asking me? This is what you do, Christine. This is what you do if you respond to your cousin at all. You turn the tables and you don't explain yourself. You go don't act like you don't know what this is about and why I don't want to have anything to do with my mother. Don't. She obviously knows. They all know. You don't explain yourself to the narcissist enablers. They already know what the answer is. You go with them with confidence as if it's fact, because it is fact. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and prove to you what you already know is fact. That's what she's trying to do. And when you do that, you open the door for gaslighting. I don't want to roll around with her in the mud. I know saying anything just fuels the fire. Exactly. I just keep reminding myself I don't have to defend anything. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just wondering how you handle this. I do not believe that this is a flying monkey case, as my cousin really isn't close with my mom. But my mom and I had like 200 mutual Facebook friends in common, and I feel as though she is going to ramp this up. Any ideas? Thanks, Ollie. Yeah. Anybody who is a mutual friend with your mother on social media needs to be gone. 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 Because those are 200 potential avenues to get at you. Your cousin's not that close with your mother, but she's going to see your mother's posts on the internet and ask you what's going on, but she's not that close. Bullshit. Bullshit. It doesn't make any sense, Christine. Doesn't make any sense. Don't walk into the lion's den here. Don't do it. The only thing they're trying to do is find a means to gaslight you. And by the time you figure out that your cousin was being used against you the entire time, it's too late. And when you do find that out, it is such a gut punch. It is so demoralizing. You give up and you're screwed for years again. You don't try to prove to the narcissist enabler what they already know is fact. Because all you do is open up for gaslighting at that point. You either remove these people from Facebook and block them, and I wouldn't say anything to her at all, but if it got to the point where you had to say something to her, you don't explain yourself. You don't try to prove anything. She knows. Why would she be contacting you otherwise if she wasn't that close as you say? But she's going to read your mother's histrionics on Facebook and then come... Why? Why would she do that? Unless she was being used as a tool. Now, as far as the other people not understanding why no contact is important, it's because they don't understand what it's like to be raised by someone who hates you. This is the hardest part. Okay, as far as personal interaction with other people outside of narcissism and outside of narcissistic abuse. They can't conceptualize not being loved their whole life. That they have nobody in the people who raised them didn't love them one bit, didn't give a fuck about them one bit. They can't wrap their heads around it because they've never not been loved. It's a different language, and it's something that we have to suffer alone with or commiserate with each other over, because that's the reality. You're not going to get understanding from people who had parents who truly loved them. They can't conceptualize not being loved by their own parents. They can't conceptualize not being able to turn to them for any time and anything they ever needed in their life. They can't. Nor should they. This is a hell we live with. So, you got to cut these people off. There are no bridges back to the narcissist. All bridges to the narcissist must be burned. All bridges. All bridges to the narcissist must be burned. You don't sit there and try to prove to the enabler what they already know is fact. Because all you're going to do is open yourself up for gaslighting, which is what their intent is anyway. So, I hope that helps, Christine. Thank you so much for another contribution and story. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comments section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, or a Facebook live chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you guys. Without you, all of this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been The Narcissistic Resistance. Take care, everyone.